afternoon. My name is Guthrie Thomas. I'm a guitarist and songwriter, among other things. As you can see, I don't have my standard acoustic guitar here in front of me today. I got my Fender Telecaster, the guitar of choice down in Nashville, which is exactly where I'm headed to do some country stuff with some friends of mine on one of their new records. All right, to get that country sound, you want to get yourself a Fender Telecaster or an identical copy. They make some exceptional copies now. You can hardly tell the difference, so I'm told. Also get yourself a Fender twin amp or an amplifier for your computer and turn the treble all the way up on your guitar, turn the volume up, turn the treble up on your amp, add in a little reverb and go to town. Now some folks, they use a compression foot switch tied into a delay switch, and so they can operate it with their feet, and that's all well and good. It really is a matter of preference. As you've heard, I'm just using some simple reverb with a little bit of delay. And that's how you get that twang sound. That's how they all do it. All right, now today I'm going to talk about 3 or 4 different types of country style playing. And one of them being chicken picking. Chicken picking is a misnomer. It's actually really Travis picking. It's a spin-off from Travis picking. It was invented and an innovation by a man named Merle Travis, quite the guitar player of his day, good friend to Chet Atkins. And credit where credit's due, Travis picking is actually chicken picking, and he deserves all the credit. Now he played it with a thumb pick, which was quite rare in those days, and his index finger. And now people play it with a flat pick, which is what I have here, and their fingers. It's basically finger picking with a flat pick or a thumb pick. So you can do it either way. And then there's a flat picking, and now flat picking was a flat pick obviously, and it's generally straight down on the strings, sort of kind of like strumming. And now cross picking and flat picking have often been confused as being the same, and they're actually not. So, but if you know how to cross pick, then you already know how to flat pick. So just to save some confusion, flat picking is very similar to cross picking, but it's mostly down with some up moves, and that means across the strings. And then cross picking is mostly all across the strings, so something like this. Now that doesn't sound too difficult, and it really isn't, but the problem with cross picking for most people is it's generally played at a pretty high rate of speed. Now what you want to do to learn cross picking is get yourself a country drum loop, and so you can play along with it. This is what I did back when I was a kid. I recorded it on a cassette and drove my family right out of the house, and they didn't come back for 2 years. So, but it's the best way to learn how to cross pick, aside from listening and watching other folks do it. I'll do quite a bit of it today, and some chicken picking and some flat picking, all in the same playing, in the same melody. Now I've set up a country drum loop right here, which is what you want to get. You can download one from the net. And I've set this at half speed so that I can play along with it, so it's slow enough that people can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing on the fingerboard. And with my right hand, I'm just basically going up and down and sometimes down. Now I'm doing this all individually on separate strings up and down the neck. It's really quite simple. Some of the licks I'll do are just very simple, basic country stuff. It's a walk in the park to learn it. So don't get too impatient. Cross-picking requires all kinds of practice, and you're going to make hundreds of mistakes. And even the best of them make mistakes, and the best thing about making mistakes is learning how to actually get out of them without your audience knowing it, and believe me, that ain't that easy sometimes. All right, now Arlo Guthrie once said I play too fast, and he's absolutely right. In most cases, but with bluegrass, for instance, it's fast, and fast ain't fast enough. And that's kind of the way we look at it. So again, practice is the key. Get yourself a country drum loop. You can use mine if you prefer, and just play along. And there's a lot of good cross pickers on here on YouTube. You can catch what they're doing, and that's all it takes. It's just practice and more practice and more practice. It is by far one of the most difficult country styles to learn, but only because of the speed. Now I've set this again at half speed. I play it kind of slow. I generally play it half or twice this fast. So keep that in mind, that you're working up and getting faster and faster and faster as you progress. All right. Now that's mostly for beginners and intermediates. The advanced can take care of themselves. All right, let's get to it. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you get something out of this, and if you do, leave a comment. If you don't say nothing. All right. Adios. See you down the road.